Yes, this is the BibleQuizzer.net podcast. Thank you so kindly for joining us. Here we are. We're down to the final two, and in one sense, the prediction I made about Heritage Mission is still possible, and in the other sense, the prediction I made that Old Paz would survive, yeah, not so much. So here we are, down to the final two. If Joe gets three of the first six questions again, it's a done deal. McQuanigo can't beat Heritage, in my opinion, if Joe's going to get that many. If Joe quizzes out again, it's golden for Heritage. But will he quiz out again? I mean, these are the same questions we had on CITV before we got to the finals there. And we said we have a little more faith in the number two quizzer at Heritage than we do the number two quizzer at McQuanigo. And that turned out to be false. I do think Heritage, I think Heritage has the edge, especially if Joe quizzes like that. Now, McQuanigo does have the capability to win. We saw it at CI. We could see it again here. So it's not a done deal. But when you go to a two-team quiz, remember the rule changes. And the biggest part about rule changes is this, that errors will kill you. They will absolutely destroy you. If a team makes 3, 4, 5 errors in the first 13, 14 questions, they're usually going to lose. Whereas in a three-team quiz, that many errors is not that big of a deal. They become a much bigger in this. You also, with it being quizzed out with 5, you got to have a third person to contribute. That's not always the case when you quiz out with 6, but you do have to have a third person to contribute on this. So here we are. We got the final two. They've been the best two all day. Neither of them have lost. They've proven it throughout the day, and we're getting some updates sent to us. But who high wins, middle wins in the last few quizzes, we're just trying to survive, don't matter. Again, if you're thinking, going back to what I said a few ago, where I think high wins need to be evaluated, particularly when evaluating buys, I do think that, but now it's a different style of quizzing. You've got to not make the number of errors. You've got to survive. When we go down to two teams here, and we've got them, McQuanigo and Heritage, the key is going to be who makes the fewest errors. Look, I did not have the faith in McQuanigo to do it again, to duplicate what they did at CI. They're doing it. So, that's good for them. This is going to be exciting quiz. I hope you're watching it over on the other YouTube channel. If not, I'm sure you'll go back and watch it later. But this has been the BibleQuizzer.net podcast, SCQANIT edition. See ya.